Ready now?
Oui, chef.
So yeah, and here you can put the jackets inside of the...
Oh, that's convenient. The plastic on the table for the
super
mess.
easy. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say we just take samgyeopsal, classic pork moksal.
The jowl? Is that the one you're talking about?
No, this one here, that's a neck part.
Oh, okay.
사장님, 목살 2인분 그리고 삼겹살 2인분 주세요.
You can just yell across.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's really strange. You just say one.
Super
That was really weird in the beginning. Sharing side dish, just like a Korean leaf.
Okay.
There's no translation for this.
Myeongi.
Yeah, that's chives, Korean chives, yeah. And obviously kimchi, and this is individual. Gochujang, that's a Korean word for this, a bit spicy. Samjang, so that's like a mix between the two basic soybean paste and chili paste. And they obviously add like garlic and stuff.
Yeah, salty.
And salt. So here they're gonna cook. So it's a little bit inclined, you know, it's gonna run out all the fat.
And then
so they put the meat on the top, like veggies on the bottom.
What's the tray for here?
That's for, so all the cooked meat you can put on. So it stops,
and then you
like,
just-
you know, there's like,
And they cook for us.
I guess it depends from business to business. I like if they cook for us.
Yeah.
All right, so how is it in Canada?
It's nothing like this. You don't get side dishes. There's not many side dishes. Obviously, depending where you go, you get plates.
Individually, right?
Yeah, exactly. Individually.
Yeah, and you always, cutlery you always find under the table. Yeah,
Oh, here, yeah.
Here,
But
yeah.
never, I'm really bad at using chopsticks.
yeah, good. You're gonna learn.
This is how you learn,
Yeah. Mostly if they see you struggle too badly, they just bring you a fork.
삼겹살 2개, 목살 2개 드릴게요.
Looks good. Oh, they cut it up. Okay. Are they grilling it too? Oh, okay. I even saw on the menu kimchi fried rice. That sounds
It's just
delicious.
everywhere.
What is the oil used?
참기름이요.
Oh, chamgiram, that's the same that we use. That's sesame seed oil.
Oh, okay.
The other one was sesame leaf oil.
I love pork belly. It's like my favorite.
Yeah, can't really go wrong with
Especially
that.
when you get like you grill it.
Some is 3, so that's like 3 layers of the pork belly. They also have this one, I saw it earlier. It's like ogyopsal, yeah, that's 5 layers.
What?
Yeah, it's just they cut off more fat in this one.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see.
the other one is the neck part. I really like
This
that.
is the neck. Okay, that's the neck.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to trying that. And it's not normal. We don't typically use scissors to cut up stuff.
No,
like
they don't
that.
have knives here.
It's super versatile though. Like,
Yeah.
It's way better. You're having a way easier time cutting
Yeah.
things with scissors than anything, you know?
Yeah, and they put the meat on the top, so now it goes like through
Yeah, and you get
all the
it
other
on there,
things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. Like he sorts everything out. All the
Yeah.
pieces are like the nice same size,
Yeah.
which is always like
Professional.
something you
He
try
knows what
to.
he's doing, you can tell. He's done this a few hundred times, for sure.
Well, you know the drill, like trying to have everything the same size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
So it
I think
cooks
that's
well.
one of the biggest stitch-ups that we have in the restaurants
Oh, yeah.
in general.
Everything.
Like, and then nicely
If you
sorted
don't cook
out.
it if you don't cut it the same size, you're gonna have weirdly cut meat, weirdly cooked meat.
I really like when they cook for you. It's like, yeah, nice char.
It's interesting. I've never seen this being used much.
I guess you can do a bunch of things with those.
Yeah. One of the biggest things I've noticed is how fast the service is here.
Oh, yeah,
Or in
yeah.
general, like
You
it's
come,
very quick.
you eat, and as soon as the
Can I
last person's done, you get up and go.
Yeah, I love that.
But what's fun as well is like, since everything is so fast, when you're like with other people, you mostly go like just to another restaurant.
Yeah.
So yeah, on this street at night, it's just full, just restaurants. You can't even make a decision.
Yeah.
So you go like first round, you go barbecue. And then
Are these
that's
just
it.
markets? Like what is this?
That's all restaurants.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of restaurant area here.
How is it you ventilate all this, the smoke that comes off?
Well,
here?
usually they have like one that comes down,
Yeah.
but I guess they
Yeah.
have a huge system here as well.
That's what I've normally seen. Is
On the
this-
outside,
yeah.
Serious investment as well, like all the ventilation.
Yeah, it is.
You wouldn't think
And
about
then,
that.
and the gas too to the table. That's another serious investment. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it's like in the floor and it comes out individually to each table. That's practical though. Sometimes
Yeah.
you go to restaurants and they have these gas bottles.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the ones that
Oh,
you
yeah.
put on the
Yeah,
side
the
and then
propane
they
tanks.
run out in the middle of the food and they
Oh
have
my
to change
God.
it.
Yeah,
and,
that's the worst. Should we get something to drink with this?
Yeah. 진로 하나 주세요. I have never had barbecue in Korea.
Oh yeah.
A glass of soju or something.
Yeah.
It's like so.
And the same in Canada. When you have barbecue, you have to have a beer.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
just
Same for
classic.
us,
Yeah.
감사합니다. Oh yeah, it told us that it's ready, so we're good to go.
So we just take from there.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait.
No. I think the other ones, it was more raw inside. It's going to take a while. Yeah, and obviously with all the side dishes, I love making a bunch of different combinations.
He'll put the kimchi up there too.
He's going to do it all and tell us how to eat it. And this is really nice. I would like to work with that, but I haven't found them raw yet.
Like it's already pickled for you.
Yeah, we have it a lot in Belgium, yeah.
So good.
The method, it's called sam.
Sam?
So sam just means wrap, and you can do it with basically any leaf. So you can do it with seaweed, with lettuce, with... the most classic is just samjang, this sauce, and raw garlic. Raw garlic might be a bit heavy if you...
Yeah, just like raw.
Just raw, yeah. I was surprised as well. But it's pretty... After a while, when you get used to it, little spiciness to it. And then you just wrap it like a wrap.
Just nice. It's different though, because you don't normally see that with garlic, just to eat it raw like that. But
and the samjang, it exists everywhere. But, I mean, not everywhere, but like in a bunch of restaurants with different dishes.
Classic.
Yeah.
It's a good pairing.
Yeah. And it's easy to eat as well.
I have to make a wrap out of it now.
Yeah,
so what is this?
If you ferment rice with water and Korean yeast, you end up with a very cloudy alcohol, which is called makgeolli. It's like fermented rice wine. And when you take the upper part and you distill it, you end up with this.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. That's nice.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's not too strong, and it's like
so
nice is that it's small bottles, so you can just share one, and then it's good for the day.
We always cheers. And then I've read that you're not supposed to look at each other.
No, yeah, that's between us. So you have like hierarchy in Korea, but you can also abolish this if you talk about it openly.
Oh.
Like, so for example, you're a bit younger. I would just tell you. I don't care about it.
That's interesting. That's definitely different from Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. No, the wrap.
It's like oniony, but it's really nice. I like it a lot. It's probably my favorite side. Like I could eat just this alone. Just eating it alone is nice. It's almost like a palate cleanser. So you're eating all this rich meat.
It's fresh, yeah.
And then when you eat it with a wrap, it kind of just goes perfectly together. It gives it that nice balance of fatty and a little sweet, a little tart. Oh, it's just really nice.
It's a classic. It's called jangaji. So basically, jangaji is just a method where they put like soy sauce, or that's actually the original. Some to make the leaf. I'll show you how to do it.
Like a wrap for the wrap?
Yeah. How we would use the pickle, but they use soy sauce. That's how you get always the brown
and then
color.
You just let it sit and it gets better and better. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this one is like the original sam. So it's not that you have like to do it with one specific leaf.
This is just lettuce.
This is lettuce, and so you put your meat inside, your sauce. Yeah, the more combinations you can make. Yeah, and then the sam, you wrap it. And no matter how big you make it, you have to eat it in one go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think you went pretty hard, but you're gonna shove it down.
There we go.
Yeah.
Very good. Way too big.
So that's how you learn.
Yeah.
But I really like just some vegetables, especially with this like high protein and salty. This is salty. Kimchi obviously
a little salty, a little pickled.
Yeah.
There's stuff all over, and then just that basic is fine.
Yeah, it balances it out. I also like the acidity of the gonginamul.
I don't find myself using the salt because everything's like very well seasoned.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because in Canada, I feel the opposite. Everything is under seasoned. Takeout food, anyways.
So yeah, and in Korean to cheers, you like gombe.
Gombe.
That's weird also when I came here. People don't look each other in the eyes. But that's something we always do.
Yeah. In Belgium, you look.
Same, yeah. You don't in Canada?
You just drink.
Oh,
it's not like a do or don't, you know? If anything, it's more looking each other in the eyes than anything.
I think you cut it a bit.
There you go.
And you know where the cheers come from? It's from like medieval times, and you make sure that some of yours goes into the other one to make sure that you guys don't.
I didn't know that
you don't poison each other.
Oh.
That's the same where the handshake comes from. No, you do like this actually to see if the other person doesn't have a knife there.
Yeah, I've heard that before. No, I like this a lot. It's very delicious.
You don't even need to look up a place to go. If you want to eat barbecue, just go in the street.
Walk, go.
You'll find.
No, it's super delicious. I love it. What is this here?
That's a sauce where you can put your kimchi a little bit inside. But wait, I was cutting it. Yeah, I felt it was a big cut.
And then what do they do on this here? They just do like sesame?
Oh, that's just marinated, yeah. I think they put sesame seeds as well, to say, actually. It's a nice thing with scissors and stuff. You can just put everything in the nice portions.
It's too easy to eat. You can just sit here eating all day, drinking. And so what is this sauce exactly with the kimchi here?
It's a dipping sauce. Oh, that's like a fermented fish sauce, like with kalchi. Kalchi is like very long and silvery. Looks like an eel,
And so,
but way more shiny.
okay. It has a bit of spice to it.
Yeah, gochu-garu and
Everything.
gochujang inside, yeah.
It is quite fishy, but I like that. I think the pork belly though is my favorite, but I've always loved pork belly.
Like even if this is like meat, they like to season with like salted seafood. Like you'll see sometimes you have like little bowl with shrimps.
Okay.
They're really salted, like it would replace the salt.
Yeah, in Canada, I don't think they use it very often. It'd be more of like a fusion attempt at making
Yeah,
it.
we would use Asian. That's good. Oh, this sauce is yummy. Yeah, and side dishes, it's unlimited.
Oh, you just
So-
come with as much as you
Yeah,
want.
if you just want more. But the problem is, I feel like it's always a nice amount. But when you run out of it at the end, you have like 2 or 3 pieces left, and you're like, you just want a little bit. They're gonna bring you more than the initial part.
Oh,
So what was your favorite until now in Korea? Your favorite dish?
Favorite dish, actually. I think this kind of version of cooking.
Do you guys get a lot of pork in Canada?
Yeah, like meat is a big thing.
And then you eat your main, and then you can choose like after a soup or like
My gosh.
noodles. You see, I really love like just fried rice. You wanna do the fried rice? You saw it earlier already, yeah.
I know, I saw that. That was like the first thing that caught my eye. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
the little fried
I
egg.
love kimchi bokkeumbap.
Ramen.
Bokkeumbap. 하나 주세요, 네.
That's very different in Canada. The yelling across is
Yeah.
Every
Can
time
you imagine
I-
when the place is packed? Then you need to be louder than the next table.
to get your food. It's like a battle. Even like raising your hand like this is found to be inappropriate.
Already?
Yeah, it's on the server's job to know. Oh, the table looks like they
Yeah,
need
but
help.
how
you know?
about like a pub?
There's a little less manners.
Yeah.
Hey, I need a beer, or hey, I need this. you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
fine dining. It's like very rude to snap.
Well, snap. I mean,
Snap,
snap,
I
is
think.
inhuman. It's like you're not a dog.
Yeah, you're not a
It's
dog.
like whistling.
Yeah.
Somebody would whistle at my waitress. That can go.
Had it happen at your restaurant?
No, never. Oh, I mean, like if we meet and you're like across the street, like super far, then I would whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
other ways? No.
No way. Not in
way.
the service industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this fried rice, there's a bunch of different ones. You have fish eggs, cheese kimchi.
Cheese
Put
and
some
kimchi?
cheese in the end, and then it melts, so you have like the crispiness
Oh, man.
from the rice.
Yeah, yeah.
I love white rice because it's natural. It's like
yeah.
potato.
Yeah, it's
not
way
like,
better
It's
than-
not. It's not like pasta. It's processed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the bread is like highly processed. Rice is just
Just comes from the field,
yeah.
yeah. But I like to eat the rice at the end. It's just like now you're 80% full, and then you eat
And
until
then
you're full, and
just
then
to
you're good
finish
to
it
go.
off.
Yeah.
That's a better way of instead of the other way around.
I feel like plain rice. That's like I waste space in my stomach
Yeah.
to eat this delicious
Yeah, exactly,
food.
yeah.
Yeah. So in Korea, also what's funny is like food and alcohol is not very separated. It's like we have restaurants and we have like pubs.
Yeah.
It's like you can go out and just drink.
Yeah.
They don't do this here. Like it doesn't exist.
It's just always together.
Yeah, I've never seen a table without food. It's like even if you go here to a like very pub thing, there's always gonna be somebody's gonna order food to drink without eating something salty. Back in the days at home, you can go out and just have like beers with your buddies.
Yeah.
And there's no food at the table
No,
ever.
exactly.
Not even nuts, nothing.
No.
It's just
Usually it's that way. Like if
Yeah.
you're going out to drink, you'd be like, let's go drink.
here there's always it's like more gray area.
And I think it was you were telling me Koreans love having something salty with their desserts.
Oh, 감사합니다.
You would eat with your spoon.
Yeah, rice they eat with spoon.
Yeah.
In Korea they use sticky rice, and so this is actually possible to eat with chopsticks.
Yeah.
It's not like what's the rice in South Asia.
Super fluffy and just like each grain falls apart.
Yeah, exactly. But I definitely love Korean rice.
Yeah.
I've never had bad rice in Korea. It's so nice though. Yeah, they can cook rice. It's like called a lunchbox.
Okay.
Doshirak, it's like from before.
So it's this is the lunchbox.
Yeah, this was like in the 1780s. And now they usually do it at the table, which I like actually
Yeah.
because like they can use the fat.
Yeah.
The seaweed.
seaweed. Yeah. Kim.
Seaweed in Korea. It's like if you go in Belgium and order a beer. There's like so
Yeah.
many seaweeds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you get different tastes, obviously. Of each
Yeah,
seaweed.
and then you have like so many seaweeds.
I just tried that alone, and I thought to myself, oh, I might need a little salt, but then this is salty, so you can't, you gotta try it all at the same time. There's not much texture off from it, but yeah, the saltiness, it gives it another depth of flavor. It's very nice.
That's good, yeah.
That's a nice little end of the meal snack. I could just eat this alone. You do
Yeah.
this. You
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this in your apartment, yeah?
You can, I think you can order just that in specific restaurants.
Just this.
Just a dish
big
like
bowl.
just fried rice, yeah.
It's not very spicy either. It's very like the kimchi's like almost like muddled. It's like muddled from the rice and the egg and everything.
For us, the first time kimchi is like spicy. Well, I think the most versatile about it is the acidity from the lactobacilli from the fermentation. It breaks down a lot. Or like one of my favorite things to cook for staff meal is I take the kimchi liquid and I vacuum spare ribs in that for like 3 days, and that's the lactobacillus just breaks the acidity, just breaks the whole meat.
It's almost similar to like how you do like put yogurt on chicken or something.
Yeah,
like that. It's like that acid, yeah.
Absolutely.
Typically with fried rice, you'd expect the egg to be like cooked into it.
Oh, I'd say that's more Chinese.
Yeah, okay, that's
Chinese
probably where I've gotten it from.
Yeah. Also, the egg is not mandatory.
No,
they just give it to us.
That's a nice touch, though. I love that. I love egg. The seaweed is delicious. It adds like a nice saltiness to the dish that it needs.
I realized that a big difference is they mix a lot sea and earth.
Yeah.
I've never actually thought about that. It's like we have here sea, we have here sea, and this is like kind of turf.
Sea, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
It's definitely different. This was very filling, though. Yeah. Finishing it off, like you said, it's like 80%, and then the last 20%, that rice and the kimchi is like all you needed.
So yeah, in Korea, everybody has an umbrella.
Okay.
But you know, like how we just put on jackets with like a hood. In the beginning, I thought it was annoying, but then I also realized it's for everybody else.
Oh.
It's like if you go to the subway, you're wet or like full of snow, and the person who is like, if the subway is really busy, yeah, it's not nice for the other person. Yeah, we're just gonna get an umbrella here. You can buy them everywhere.
Yeah. That's different too from the culture in Canada.
The first 3 umbrellas I bought, I lost them on the first day. Because I don't have the reflex to take my umbrella.
So you put it down and then...
Put it down and you just leave because you're not used to it.
Bad.
So how was the flight? It was your first flight ever, no?
First flight ever. I didn't realize how tired you could get from just sitting on the plane. Overall, it was like a very scary experience going like lift off and then come down was like, oh, that's a little sketchy. But I was like, oh man, here we go. And then like you see the speed on the chair because they let you know like how high they are and like how fast they're going on, like they have like an update.
Oh, right.
So I'm like, oh my God, we're going like 1,000 kilometers an hour. This is fast.
That is actually, yeah.
Coolest part though was the sea. Kind of, you could see before you come landing down to Korea is you see all the buildings and everything, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
So what was your image about Korea before you came? Like obviously you did some research.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
What was the most different from what you expected?
How aggressive everybody drives down here, you know? I didn't really know if I would ever come here, so I guess I've never really looked into how the life would be here. Whatever came, I was ready for it.
Yeah, so now we're gonna go to just a food market to show you around a bit.
Check out the fresh seafood and stuff.
Yeah, but obviously all of this comes from the big seafood market.
So this is like the middleman of...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But there's all bunch of ingredients. Not everybody can go every day to the fish market. Yeah, and so since you're so interested in Korean ingredients, I brought you a present. Oh. So that's kim. Kim is like the seaweed leaf. That's a really premium one.
Okay.
And this also you can use as sam, the one that we had before.
Sam.
Yeah, like making this little wrap.
Okay. Yeah. Should I open this now?
You're going to open it later.
Okay. Yeah. And there's the frog. Again, I see the frog.
I've never saw this frog before in 4 years, yeah.
And
yeah, and now I'm going to see it everywhere.
This is amazing.
So it's huge, but...
is that shell crab?
Yeah, exactly. They eat it with soy sauce, like soy sauce marinated crab in Korea. Very famous. And as you see, like even oysters, they're chucked already. That's the monkfish, that's what we're going to do next week.
Very ugly.
That's the agui.
I've never cleaned one of those.
It's called agui Korean.
There's no signs to tell you.
No, but you probably know. Like that's daegu.
Oh, okay. Sea bass.
Yeah, it gives in different sizes.
What are these?
That's stingray.
Oh, okay. That's something I've never had either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really bad to clean though. Like they have these little hooks in the back and you just have all the fingers bloody if you don't take care in the beginning. Yeah. And you don't get much out of it as well.
Compared to like Canada, it's so open. You don't, usually it's in a building and...
Earlier the sauce with the kimchi?
Yeah.
Kalchi. That's the silver eel I told you about. Kalchi. Yeah.
And so what do? Do they dry them?
I think it's just fermented. They're fermented and make a sauce with it or paste. Yeah, and these are, these are banchans, so that's side dishes.
This is all freshly made.
instead of making mini fish. Yeah, and they salt it. It's a little bit chewy, it's tasty though.
And you just eat that alone.
You can just eat that. Soybean sprouts are salted.
It's my least favorite, but
yeah, this one is also, it's really tasty. It's fish cake.
Where, this
pudding.
one?
Yeah, and marinated in a spicy sauce.
always spicy, always.
The spiciness is actually, it comes from a time, capsaicin, the molecule of spiciness, conserves things.
Let me get more stuff here.
Oh yeah, and that's like dry stuff.
What is this?
Oh, that's going to become soy sauce.
Oh, is that soybeans?
That's soybeans, they're fermenting it, yeah.
It's not fermenting right now, though. It's so cold.
No, I mean like they just let it sit for a while.
and
Yeah,
then
but
you
a bunch
use
of
it.
time, yeah.
Wow.
Dry stuff, they use it for soups.
Oh, okay,
So to salt soups and
It's
to
like
give another layer
it's
of taste.
MSG, essentially, natural MSG almost.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you can kind of get it in Canada.
Yeah, it
but
just makes it
it's
very shelf stable.
Yeah, totally.
Dried salted fish, it has been at least eaten in a bar.
You just snack on that.
Just snack on it. It's a bit chewy, but it's salty. People like it with beer.
Beer, of course.
Yeah.
And we same thing in Canada. We love our salty snacks,
Oh, really?
peanuts or anything, you know. Not nearly as available as you would get it here. Like you wouldn't even find this whole tray of stuff, like all these different assortment of dried fish. You would not find. More common here and uncommon in Canada for sure.
So they make like basic stocks with that.
Oh.
So basically they would cook these kind of shrimps with dashi, like this Korean seaweed, and then you have your base. And then you put all your ingredients in and you cook it. Oh yeah, so this is dashima. They cook it together with them.
And is it any different?
But I guess in our countries we get it from here.
Probably better. Like you probably get higher quality.
Oh, they just have way more choices.
Yeah.
In difference, yeah. And so you know that New Year's is coming up. And so the other big one is Thanksgiving in September, and they always eat boiled chestnuts.
Really?
So now for the New Year's, they're gonna eat like rice cake soup.
Yeah, in Canada it's turkey. Turkey and ham all day.
No, this is persimmon. Persimmon, and they dry it to make it shelf stable. Fresh ones are nice though as well.
I've heard about this before I came actually. There's restaurants that hang it in their banisters and then you let them dry and they have this really crazy smell.
It's called ginseng. So that's white and red one.
That's pretty hard to find
I've
fresh
never
ginseng.
see that much in fresh, but you can buy it in boxes. Oh yeah, so this is New Year's. This is rice cake.
Is this the right? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen these
I think
in
they
a lot
make
of places.
them here though.
And they make this is that, right?
So I think that's sweet. It's more like dessert-like. I guess all of this is sweet because it sticks together with sugar. So now we're going to go to a more general market.
This is
Yeah,
more
so here
fun.
you saw these ones before, they're like more specific. And you have the dry one and you have the fish one. And here I guess you can find everything you need.
There's garlic like this.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that. It's like usually vac packed or.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could leave stuff outside like this in Europe.
Yeah.
Somebody would always take a pack.
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah.
that's just like.
Yeah, but here
Walking by.
nobody steals anything.
Yeah.
We left all the stuff in the restaurant. Laptops, cameras.
You couldn't do that in Canada.
No, same
anywhere,
at home.
Even Belgium. Yeah.
Let's go have a look inside.
These are huge.
It's now the season. Oh, in Asia it's now.
It's now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was weirded out about that as
That's
well.
weird. You just put your umbrella here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a little store for you don't have to carry it around.
Yeah, that's what the pair I was talking.
Why?
But they're all nice. Everything is always
Oh, I'm
nice.
sure.
Yeah, and also a big mushroom culture. At least like 5-6 mushrooms all over,
man.
you know.
That's the best. It's funny because in Canada they sell like cremini. Not even close. Like these are all so much higher quality.
Oh, this is another category of seaweed. That's like more wet seaweed. Red or served as a side dish. Yeah, and this market is pretty versatile. You can get a bunch of stuff all the time. Oh yeah, kind of different tofus as well. Like this is called sundubu.
What is it?
That's like so soft tofu. You actually just have an opening here.
And it's just like
Comes out. You just cut it and break it into your
wow.
soup. Soft tofu, they have a stew with that called soft tofu stew, sundubu jjigae.
and it doesn't just break up into the soup.
No, mostly I'd say they cut it in half and just put a whole piece inside.
So is it like almost like cream? Like
Yeah.
if you were to put cream in a soup or something. Oh.
Well, it's different than cream, though. It's still solid, like, but the moment you touch it with like a salt sticks, it just falls apart. Yeah. Oh, and also a big difference is like so the tenderloin of the pork
Yeah.
that people don't like in Korea. So it's really cheap.
They don't like?
Yeah. Or I mean, they don't buy it really.
Oh, okay.
The most expensive of the pork is the tenderloin, and here's the cheapest one.
Yeah. The Canadians love the pieces with as little fat as
Oh, really?
possible, which is sad because sometimes it's like the best, yeah. The lady that just passed there in the cart, it looks very similar to something in Canada. It was like a little cart where they would sell ice cream. It was just powered by wheels. It wasn't like electric like that.
Oh,
but,
I think they sell like yogurt
Yeah.
and like milk products.
That's cool.
Pretty similar. No?
Yeah, I guess in a way, yeah. So we're gonna get one of these.
Yeah, let's have a little
Dessert.
dessert.
It's not very common to have dessert after a meal in Korea, eh?
No.
No.
But they have these specific dessert shops.
Yeah.
They just go and
You
have
just go.
dessert.
But it's not typical to have dessert.
안녕하세요. 저기요 하나 주세요. 감사합니다. Yeah, I saw already one with 3 here.
Well, I guess we're gonna try one of these.
Yeah, take the small ones. They're the nice one. They're also a little bit sweet.
Oh yeah?
It's a bit caramelized, yeah. Should we just head back, make a little tasting? Side dishes and...
Sounds good to me, and a little dessert.
And a little dessert, yeah. So here, remember, these are the side dish, the banchans we bought in the market. Yeah, that's like a salted sweet shrimp. That's like fish cake. That's pretty tasty. The thing is like sauteed vegetables, and then just let it cool down. Yeah, and then just cooked rice. Yeah, and you just take a kim leaf, put some rice inside, put a garnish inside, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's like fishy, nice consistency. It's soft. It's a bit spicy.
Yeah, it's like very soft. It's nice with everything. I feel like alone it's like not much, but with everything it's nice. Just a... That's nice. Almost more texture to it. This one's like just like flaky. It almost
Yeah, and
like,
just dissolves in your mouth, which is nice, yeah. And you also can just eat it like just with rice, kim and bap.
kimbap.
That's dope.
Yeah, I could just eat that.
Try this one alone first. It's a bit sweet and chewy, still salty. I like this one though. No? Not your thing?
It's like too much for me.
Oh really? Which flavor is too much?
It's like fishy.
Fishy? Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
very salty though, man. It's like sitting in my mouth.
Yeah, I like to use it as seasoning also.
Yeah.
Like if your meat is, for example,
Assume this one's like the most underwhelming.
yeah, it's just vegetable and mushrooms and a bit.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, it freshens up next to the spicy and the salt.
Yeah. So you would normally eat this with like what we had.
Oh yeah, that's like the side dishes, banchan. Obviously for these two you need rice. This one I could just eat it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Same here.
It's really fresh. So they also have 2 different words for rice. They have sal, it's raw rice, and bap is cooked rice.
Bap.
So everywhere you go, you have like, everything's connected to bap.
It's a good start with it.
Yeah, it's good. And it's also just $1. And you know you get a nice, always a nice bap. Even this one is,
Yeah, for
that's like home, for a home.
yeah.
Just put it 2
No,
minutes
that's
in the
fine.
microwave. This is really
Yeah.
nice.
And
Obviously, they wash it, they soak it overnight, then they let it hang, and they blend it to a flour.
And then it just
That's
turns-
called tok. They just steam the rice
Is there
flour.
something in it?
I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I think it's just straightforward. We can check.
I was sure there was something in it. What makes them the color?
Oh yeah. There is actually something inside. I didn't know that.
All over.
I didn't know that. I don't even know what it is inside. It's pretty tasty though.
Is it different flavor to the color?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to eat it once,
Yeah, I'm not gonna be
But-
opening it again.
and then you cannot see how it looks inside.
Yeah.
It's like a spice meal. It comes close to like gingerbread.
But it's like, I thought it was gonna be way more like weird texture.
Yeah, so it's like nutmeg, star anise.
No, that's good though. I didn't expect that. Just because of the way they're shaped, it's almost like a dumpling. I looked at it initially, I thought maybe some sort of like sugary paste in it, but it ended up being liquid, which was a weird surprise. And that's why when I opened it.
It's very sweet though.
I never
It's
went.
nice to finish 1 or 2.
All right, so what are we gonna eat?
This is like a Korean version of Chinese food, and the most famous is jjajangmyeon, black bean sauce with noodles. And usually it's really cheap, so it's just like $5, and it's just noodles with black bean sauce. But this place apparently is like a premium version, so it's served like in a bigger bowl with more vegetables and seafood. I think. I think we should just take 2 different ones.
돌짜장 is the signature menu.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go.
과장님, 돌짜장 2분 그리고 팔보면 2분. 괜찮아요? 감사합니다.
So have you ever tried jjajangmyeon?
Never, not once. I'm
My first jjajangmyeon was when I was arriving in Korea, and the thing is like when you get into the new house, you have no furniture, you have one bed, whatever, and you take the newspaper and you order this like the delivery.
nice.
And then you open
It's like a
Yeah, and that's really good because it's like easy to eat warm, and like it's the first meal. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of like Korean tradition, like to have this kind of like jjajangmyeon. Jjampo and jjajangmyeon is like easy to order, and then you just
And also arriving here, like it's one of the not spicy food, so you can't go wrong.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm always scared it's too spicy. No elbows on the table while we eat. That's like rude.
This is fine, but this is not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or it's like this waiting for the food and you get the slap from the grandma behind you. Yeah. Yeah. I think like Europe culture is like very like being, but Koreans same, you know, they always stay very straight, even though they sit on the floor, they're like, and they have a heating system on the floor, so you
Well,
feel
I
like
swear,
really
like-
good. But your legs, brother, oh my God.
It's actually exhausting to sit on the floor, yeah.
I mean, me, when I go, I always put my legs on the like this straight, and my girlfriend always complain me, she hit my leg, and I always like, they give you like kind of pillow, and I take like 3 or 4, like I make a very nice seat to be like very comfortable. I think this kind of food I might have in France once. In France we have a Chinese buffet. You go there and you have a huge like à volonté buffet, whatever, and there is always this like sauté noodle, sauté whatever. And I think it might be similar.
I feel like I haven't had anything similar to it, but I'm excited for that clay pot.
Yeah, me too. Me, I'm like to have the sound. Sometimes even the restaurant, they bring the steak and you cook your steak on the door, on the like. Yeah.
But I think what makes this like a Korean Chinese restaurant is like, look at the menu, you have like 8 items on it. Yeah. The difference, like if in Belgium you go to Chinese restaurants, you have a book, you have like 500 items on it.
And they have no name, they put a number.
Yeah.
Number 30, number 27, yeah.
I love that more. Quality over quantity. It's like I haven't been disappointed yet.
And also like the combination between the syllables doesn't always make sense. I just saw something. Got bang twikim. So got is flour, bang is bread, twikim is like it's like fried something. We understand everything, but we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
This is very tricky. Like you will see the Korean language, sometimes you think it's this, but it's totally the opposite way. Like
Even when I was, the other day I was trying to turn my heater on at home and I was like, it was freezing. And I like took my phone and like tried to translate it on through picture. And it was just like set floor on fire. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm not touching this anymore.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Like, so for example, one of the first things I started to understand in food is bul. Bul means fire. But I thought in the beginning I'm going to get something with fire underneath. No, it's fire spicy. Yeah. But this is bul is impossible to eat for normal people.
But many Koreans say like they eat spicy just to feel like against the stress or against the bad weather. So like, oh, I got stressed, and they're like, and they feel good.
This restaurant, it gets so spicy, they serve literally peach milk with it, cool piece.
Oh, okay, you were saying that.
Because the fat in the milk rinses off the capsaicin in your mouth.
The one thing I'm interested in is the spicy chicken's feet you were talking about. I've never had chicken's feet.
But bull dakbal is even.
I feel like it's a good experience for me.
You like spicy?
I like spicy, but not like hurt you.
Whenever you see bull, don't order it. I like because she's making right now. It's not something from the microwave like ding and then it's give it.
Jjajangmyeon, normally jjajangmyeon is literally it's like 1 minute. Soup.
Oh, that's wow. Yeah,
That's your favorite bunch of bean sprouts, no?
like the sound is amazing. 이거 그 캡이 왜 있어요?
여기 보시면 큰 해물들 이런 거.
아, 네네네.
이런 거만
알겠어요.
자르시고 면은 자르시면
네네네.
가치가 없어요. 면
네네, 알겠습니다. I asked her why do we have the scissors, and she said because some seafood is too big, so you can cut in 3.
Thank you so much.
So I love this one, but I'm gonna give it to you because look at the présentation.
Side dish for Chinese Korean restaurant is so this is pickled mu, and the color you just get it from food coloring or kurkuma, turmeric. And usually they also serve, but we didn't get it, like a little raw onion with a black soy sauce, and you dip it. So we saw it. Yeah.
And me, Chris, when I go restaurants, I always try this first. This is good, everything will be good.
Gotta
Yeah.
be good. So true, actually. I love this display.
Oh yeah.
That's like the first thing in Korea that I loved when we went out and eat was them coming with the food or you coming with, they have the grill set up. No, it's not normal in Canada. The steaming food ready for you in this clay pot or...
But in France, we have the shared dish like this only, I think, on Saturday, Sunday home with the grandma, grandpa, and like
I would say like the only that I was thinking of was raclette on New Year's. Yeah, that's the only one, you know, like little pans and then the hot stone on top. I guess that's the only.
But that's different because that's for sharing. Like this is like a dish for sharing. This one you can order. I don't know if you can order a single portion here. Like.
Yesterday.
I love the noodles. They're like perfect. I love that, but yeah.
It's not even overcooked or anything.
It like makes the dish. No, this is like on point with it. Is
That's really nice.
and
with all the bean sprouts, it's actually a nice touch with this.
Me as a sommelier, I keep thinking about like the food pairing right now, and I really want to go to like a Loire Valley, like a white, like Sauvignon Blanc, something like some white wine with this. I'm sure here, here's probably Nekju or Korean, like Korean liquor. But I think here the best, because this we don't know, the best here is just beer. It's really good.
Also, that's a black bean sauce.
But black bean, but it really look like soy sauce to me.
Yeah, there must be soy sauce.
As much you have doenjang and gochujang in Korea, you have in China, you have dubunjang and the black beans as a base. And I guess they mix it with soy sauce, black beans, water, and like the consistency is a classic Chinese. It's like starchy, so it's actually liquid. And they add like in the end a little slurry of water and starch to make it. That's also why it's so shiny.
That's like a pretty big staple, I'm pretty sure. Cornstarch, the slurry, always.
Wow. Try this now.
The mushroom.
It's really hot, yeah.
Keeps it hot.
It's not that, now it's okay.
It keeps it.
But it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Still like.
Yeah, so this dish originates from when Chinese workers came from China in Incheon at the airport. And since they missed their food, actually jjajangmyeon became like the most signature street food because it's easy and fast to make. Obviously this like is a premium version, especially with the stone pot. Normally it's just noodles and the sauce on top, that's it. There's nothing else. So I guess in street food it's easy.
You have to have protein, a little bit of protein in there.
But there is like, I can feel like some pork. It's like a surf and turf. There is some pork, there is some seafood.
It's just like little bits here and there. It's perfect, it's a nice touch though.
But that's like, I'm not surprised, you know, like every worker, like with the Korean, like budae-jjigae. Did you try? Budae-jjigae is like very like from the American soldier. They come, there was ramyeon, and they add spam inside and whatever.
Oh, it's the stew there.
And if you go to US, like the spam, they have so many type of spam in US. But in Korea, it's just one or two, like unflavored. But
I'm curious to try that stew actually as well. Like,
But the best for that is to make it homemade.
oh yeah, oh you were saying that, yeah.
Because if you go to a restaurant, there's so many elements, they just put one of each or two of each.
Right.
It's like, looks a bit cheap.
You were,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
me, that you can add as much cheese as you want, because for us, budae-jjigae is like meat and cheese actually. It's like, and my budae-jjigae become like a mac and cheese. It's like too much cheese, like crazy, but so nice.
I always find the nice balanced dishes, as you eat it, the spiciness level builds in your mouth. So it's like, yeah.
There has to be some
Like I'm 2
gochujang
bowls in,
inside.
now I'm like, oh yeah, there's that spiciness. And I'm like, that's like perfect for me.
The second course you order will come when we finish it.
I guess so, yeah.
Why? It's like a dining too then.
Because normally they bring everything at once, but I guess she has a reason.
Yeah.
To give
Maybe
us
she wants us to like really focus on this one.
Yeah.
But it's really good. And you can see here, it's like cooking. Maybe she's making now.
And you get that. It's perfect though.
Oh, it's so nice.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's really nice.
And then, you know, Korea, you have chance you can eat 24 hours. If you go to my hometown in France, after 10 p.m., you have to travel like 40 minutes to go to the first McDonald's. Like, and even if the drive is still open.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Wow.
What is it?
It's fried pork.
Oh,
Tu connais ça, Tansu?
Ah, j'adore ça, tangsu.
I'm just curious what's in this actually. I'm like,
Kind of shrimp, smashed shrimp, like.
Yeah, and so this is 탕수육.
I love
It's very
탕수육.
classic also in these Chinese Korean restaurants. But what I like here, they put the fried aside from the sauce.
there's so many.
It's like
I feel overwhelmed right now.
It's like the cereal and the milk. You put the milk first or the cereal. So here it's same like
I like
whether
it because
you,
now it's
you
gonna
dip
stay
into the
crunchy.
sauce. Some people they just pour.
But in most restaurants, you get it already mixed.
Yeah.
Then it gets like soggy and stuff.
At least with this, you have a choice.
I never mix it because when I don't finish it, I just take home and if it's like stuck in the sauce, it's like give me your plate for this one.
Thank you.
That looks spicy.
That looks like a little bit spicy. Yeah. I'm serving the chef, so I have to make it as a really fine dining. A little bit of green on the top, like they do, and then a little bit of mushroom. Signature, French signature. Ta-da-da!
So this is fried pork.
Kinda, yeah.
Do you
But
know
they make it with rice flour. That's how it gets
What flour?
rice flour.
Oh,
Less, like more meat than fat, actually.
that sauce is so good. It's so sweet. I love like sweet, spicy sauces like that.
How's the Chinese croque monsieur?
Really good.
And she said like, use the
Yeah, I'm gonna
free
try
chili.
it raw first.
It's like the first thing I had to go for. Looks like a little mini grilled cheese. It's really good. This sauce is perfect with the chili sauce.
Because this is too spicy. So this is for kill the spiciness, probably. The best part, my best ingredient, this like mushroom. I love it. It's so good.
So that's like, I think they get it dehydrated to make it shelf stable, and then they put it in water.
No, but in Korea, at the restaurant, we use it fresh.
I've only ever had it rehydrated, and it's like it has a bit of chewiness, but it's unique in its.
But you can find it fresh in Korea, no problem.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. If you go to shabu shabu buffet, they have a mountain of very fresh like mushroom.
Wow, that's a different level of spiciness.
But it's okay.
Way more aroma coming off this one than the last.
A little bit more mild, and this is like wow.
I think the pork is my favorite bit so far.
As she said, it's gonna be like a bit more chewy than the other one.
I wonder what these puffs of.
I think that's not garnish, but you can eat it. Rice noodles, just dump it in the fryer. And what's nice that you should remember, these kind of restaurants, when you take like for yourself takeout, you can do half-half. You get like a 2, and I think some they even do 3. So my go-to is always like spicy noodles and pork. You get half-half. And that's perfect for one person. Yeah.
No, totally perfect.
I can feel some ginger, or maybe it's the sauce.
Or rather the sauce.
I think it's the sauce. Yeah, you're right.
밥 있어요?
그냥 물어봐. 저기요, 혹시 밥 있어요? 밥 하나 주세요. 네, 감사합니다. 네.
There we go.
And just to be sure, can you go to the kitchen, make one like cannon fried, like one small egg fry and
Oh yeah, the egg.
Yeah, the egg is the culture in Korea. Every bokkeumbap I made or my girlfriend made for me, she always finish it with whether like make kind of omelette very thin and put on the top, or making just like a fried egg and put it with the kimchi bokkeumbap. You have to do this. Spam kimchi bokkeumbap, the egg on the top, and you take the spoon, slap, and the first bite with the
creaminess
yellow and
and
everything.
yeah.
Oh, this is.
Should we all try this together? Do a little cheers.
Oh yeah, let's cheers.
Cheers with the food.
Bokkeumbap cheers.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Cheers. Oh yeah. And you know the rice is like the bread in France.
Exactly the same.
They throw and look after the dishwasher is not really tired
Yeah,
because
that's right.
most of the time restaurants you go, everything is empty like bokkeumbap whatever they take everything.
Yeah. You're helping the dishwasher out. That's what you're doing.
Wow, that was filling, yeah?
Yes.
Beautiful
But delicious.
lunch. What a beautiful lunch. And it was a lunch. It's like quite a lot. So this was really, really amazing. Like
It's the most different jjajang.
pick today. This will be this. How about your pick today? Which one will you pick? Like
I definitely like this one more. The heat from this one kind of turned me off a little bit, but it's a nice. I like the contrast.
But see, if we go like just you and I, or like even three of us, like we are a big eater and we're kind of like a. But we ate fast. But like I'm sure you can even put the rice in here too.
Yeah.
This she came like she gave us the croque monsieur, the sauce. Wow,
This was like my favorite. The pork with the sauce. Those were like, love that.
good experience.
The I guess in Canada though, like Chinese food is very different. You don't usually get like noodles like this that are like you can tell are freshly made.
If you compare with France, same. So I told you previously, like I thought I had this, I never had this because what I had was just like they just fried the noodle. The noodle in France has no sauce, but here it's still like really like soggy inside the sauce.
I don't know how it is in like Europe or anywhere else, but the Chinese food usually is like very Americanized, so you're getting very like diluted.
My record in Korea is 6. So,
6
so we're gonna
restaurants.
be, yeah, but that was like with my old colleagues.
Yeah.
And it just went on and on
It
and on.
actually is a
and on.
marathon. Like you really
Yeah.
have to pace yourself.
Yeah, and you go through the night. So 7 is the goal today.
That's a very pleasant marathon.
Now you're gonna get one of the oldest dishes in Korea.
Oh, I'm ready. Made some more space.
This is actually 1500 years old.
1500.
Jeonla province down in south.
So it's got to be good.
So it's an old dish, but there is a new generation of the new iPad for like ordering and stuff. So like,
Because the minimum salary is rising too much.
oh my goodness.
So what's the biggest difference between all?
Mugenji kimchi is like very fermented kimchi.
Yeah, but that's my favorite. I love mugenji.
Oh really? I think it's 2 hours. So basically kimchi takes 3 days at room temperature to ferment and then you put it in the fridge. This one stays for another year.
묵은지, there is a 3 years, 5 years, 10 years 묵은지.
And it just gets more pungent.
Yeah,
more-
but
It become even sparkle, you know, it like cider thing. Sometimes when you buy the kimchi, and it's like, I don't like, you know, too raw kimchi, so 2 days outside, and it's keep fermenting and it tastes like ice.
oh, really, I like the fresh one though.
Really? When you make a kimchi jjigae, it's good to have 묵은지, like.
Because that's the whole point about it, you know. You want to do classic Korean?
가위바위보. Okay, 가위바위보.
Yes, I always win this.
Okay, but maybe we can add some 묵은지 on the side.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I want
probably.
you to go classic and add some 묵은지 on the side. Yes.
Okay.
So this
Yeah,
is,
this is my favorite side dish.
Similar to what we had.
Kinda, yeah, but the other one was roasted. This one is just gonna be raw.
you have 10 seconds before something happens.
Oh, because something.
Soju.
So wait, and beer as well.
You wanna do somek?
Well, we need to have both.
first one is-
What are you looking for?
This hand pulled dough.
수제비?
Ah, here's sujebi. You want a sujebi?
Sugar, yeah. 두 개.
Sugar.
Hand-pulled dough.
두 개, 여기.
No, but we're gonna do bokkeumbap after.
But 볶음밥 we'll do later.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice.
That's really cool. Like we don't bother people, and even like
No, it's actually so perfect. I was even telling Daniel about that a few days ago. It's like it actually sets you up nicely.
potato in Korea is 감자, and 감자탕. I thought it was a potato soup, 감자탕. But chef, can you tell me what is the name?
Yeah,
what it
but
means?
for gamja, it's the spine bone in the back.
Yeah.
And so this soup was created for the workers after like the pig, all the meat was taken off, like there was a spine left. Actually the bone, the whole spine bone is called gamja.
Kamja.
Tang is soup.
Yeah, I also
me,
thought
I
it
thought
was
like
it's really called
I thought
gamja
it was a
because there's
pasta.
potatoes
Yeah, yeah.
inside.
Do we have this in France, like cooking like
We make stocks with these bones.
Canada? Do you have this kind of like food?
Not like this, more of what you just described. And it's crazy. It's crazy to see this kind of stuff, and you get like a beautiful dish out of it like that. Like I'm excited for this.
I'm looking forward how he's gonna handle the chopstick situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna struggle.
For fork if you need to.
You use your hands.
Just use my hands. Yeah.
I saw the picture. It looks quite high.
But you'll see, so they're gonna bring everything and
They
then
build the.
and there's gonna be just enough for us. 네, 감사합니다.
And this is like
That's a very new style, Chris, even for me. 안에 뭐 있어요? 겨자. 식초. 네.
Yeah, that's really yummy.
So sundae.
oh my god,
That's a noodle sausage with
this is
some.
raw.
No, it's cooked, but like yesterday it was
It's like
roasted.
it's a Buddha. Where is my soju?
Just take it.
Yeah, so Chris, that's really good to know. In some Korean restaurants, the fridge is open and
You just go and
you
take
go
it.
and you take. You take your
And
own
they just
soju.
know. They just
And
know.
they check it later.
Yeah, yeah.
And no one's
No
gonna
one's
steal
gonna
like
steal
a.
it.
That's another difference too. Like you would never be able to do that. You're just not trusted like that in Canada or anywhere else.
No.
For sure.
You know,
Sam,
may-
you remember when we went to the market and food is laying outside?
Yeah.
You would do this in Belgium, somebody would steal it.
100%. Someone's running by and grabbing it.
100% guaranteed.
100%.
When I serve the wine at the tables, put the bottle here, and I just go away. Yeah. And then when I come back, the bottle is still here. They just a little bit move for the picture.
Yeah.
And I said to the guests, you know, that's why I love Korean people so much.
Yeah,
and
they
say, why? I
appreciate
say,
it.
Because if I do this in France and I leave the bottle, they will like whether this is or take the bottle and bring it home. But they are really respectful.
So is this a more premium beer?
No, I know. I think they're all bad, but I like this one.
And he's from Belgium, so that's
He's got the high standards of beer.
Cass person. I love Cass.
Yeah, we always
Need
had
to make always a tornado inside.
Always. The professional.
Hidden. And I don't know why.
It's very like Korean, and they give us like this, and they shoot like this. And the one who just kicked, the next is drinking. So there's a lot of like.
So if it shoots off,
You know, we love drinking. Korean make a
make
game to
games
drink.
out of it, yeah.
So they make more fun.
That's
Like,
creative,
we
though.
just like drink and eat, but like they like this, they shoot up, then that's when you drink it. Here the day starts.
Soju and mekju, and it becomes somek. Every Korean will tell you a story. Yeah. Like you have some, they put a spoon inside, hit it like this.
Cappuccino.
The original way, you know.
oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
You keep the cappuccino for yourself. Look at his cappuccino.
And the first one is always down under.
Always, I've learned that.
Korean will do like this, with a glass of water or piece of katsugi and something after the first shot, like.
So that's the balat sausage.
I should probably try it.
Oh, it's good. I like this.
Chewy. Once you get past the texture, I actually don't mind it that much. I thought it was gonna be way more like irony.
Did you order kamjatang for side dish? And this is our course.
I thought soju was going to be the main course then.
I did my
Whoa! My God!
Wow. This is kind of like, how do you call this game with the wood stick? Like the
Jenga.
Yeah.
Jenga. Wow, it's the first
Oh
time.
my goodness!
saw this in...
It is actually Jenga.
Shizo?
I saw this...
Shizo is Japanese. Here you call it genip.
Guinea.
Wow. Ne.
So he does this for you, kind of.
Yeah, they're going to take 80% out. You're going to take your bones, and then we're going to add.
This is really looks so okay. It's the spine, but it looks like a rib somehow, like the shape.
Yeah,
like
in a
you
way.
can see like all the
Yeah,
spine.
very interesting.
사장님 이거 2인분? 3인분?
3인분.
3인분이요? 여기서 그 혼자 먹을 수 있어?
이걸요?
아니 이거를 말고 뭐 다른 거
아,
뭐.
혼자 드실 수 있어요. 1인 메뉴가 있어요.
So here he said you can order, but you're gonna have the small pot.
Yeah. It's called 뼈해장국. So you get this in a smaller version, but it's... So in 뼈해장국 also you don't have the potato.
Definitely nothing like this in Canada.
묵은지.
Yeah, 내 거.
So that's the more fermented kimchi.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, we can add it. Maybe we eat half of this, and then we add it in.
We have to try all of this much the Oh, it smells like very, very
Oh yeah.
different.
I can tell you what it
You can
smells
see the
like.
difference too. You get to see the difference between the kimchi.
Normally
I
깍두기
love
is the
this
best.
one.
깍두기 is a big radish. 이거 진짜 맛있어. This is really
You
nice.
like that?
I feel I'm more comfortable to speak Korean, you know, these days. So when I meet French people, I told them 저는 한국말 조금 더 편해요.
It's the same sometimes I see in a reservation a guest German speaking. I'm like, oh yeah, that's going to be the easiest service ever. And I come to the table with the food and I'm like, I have never done this in German.
I'm ready to explain everything in Korean or English, and they say like, let's do it in French, and I was like, oui. Okay.
So what are these guys here?
This is a kind of a dead dough, so it's just water and flour.
So you were saying they do it at the table sometimes.
The lady come with a big dough, and she was like, bam, bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
And so the main ingredients here is the soup, obviously, the spine. And this one, they call it the king of the
Oh,
vegetable.
I love this one.
So that's the ugoji, yeah, you take it off the cabbage, you blanch it, you can dry it to make it shelf stable.
This is 16.0.
.0?
Yeah.
As maybe since it's diet.
I used to have a soju in my restaurant. It was sashibodo. Sashibodo is a 45-degree soju.
Wow. So what's the difference between that?
More you distill, double distill, you get more alcohol. It can be like the worst they have. Same shoju was like 60도, 60% alcohol.
You gotta get the vegetables.
Yeah, so you feel a little bit better about yourself.
He said it's boiling. I can put the sujebi. No, let's put just half.
Put half, yeah. Because I guess it's gonna get soggy. And then we add more meat, you see?
Hot. Very hot.
This is for bone. So whenever you finish your fight with the bone,
Oh, we get gloves too.
Yeah, that is if you need to. Because it's a soup.
ooh la la,
Ooh la la.
ooh la la.
Voilà, c'est très bien.
Mimi's soup is just right here, just like this.
Get some more in there. Just gotta
Well,
keep-
you'll be surprised, like it looks like a lot.
Yeah, and then
But
you-
you won't get anything out of it.
Oh, yeah, it just comes right off. Huh? It just falls off the bone.
Yeah. And so this dish, different our bone dishes, is they cook this in high heat to shock the meat, to make it more tender.
First menu he mentioned to me is like, I'm gonna do the 감자탕 tortellini.
You're like, get out of here.
Yeah. I said, why? And the story is like, Daniel really, really loved this dish, but for him it was like hard to fight with the bone because you see it's not easy to eat.
No, it's not easy, but man, that's good. You get so much flavor from everything that's going on in the bone. It like goes into the meat. It's almost giving me like pulled pork vibes, but like better, way better. You get the broth and everything. Oh man.
He made a pot of like a kind of like ravioli. Food first and then wine together. So 음식 먼저, 바로 와인 같이 like this. And then he was like, wow.
Transported.
He was behind because he was shy. He said like, is that okay? And the boss and me and we call people, hey, bring everything. So he brought the pot and we just were having like a nice. His 감자탕 tortellini is the best I ever had because actually he created the recipe, but it's like just fantastic. Really, really fantastic.
I'm not a big fan of like bones and stuff, but sometimes it's like worth it. Sometimes you gotta pick through the bones to get to the good stuff, and no, this is very enjoyable.
I like a lot the history behind the dish. So, for example, this dish has been created out of necessity.
Yeah.
Because not everybody could afford pork. I like when there's heritage in a dish. And obviously this dish is just nicely executed. And this brings you home. It's like it's Korean taste,
Very
but
true, yeah.
The stew,
but the
vibes.
stew, yeah, like
the perfect weather for this kind of food.
Yeah.
육수 좀 넣어드릴게요.
네.
계속 끓이면 쪄질 수가 있어가지고.
네. So the man just came and add some more soup because this, as you know, you chef, more you reduce, more it got like very concentrated and
More
very
salty.
salty. So they just refill all the time, and that gave us break to have one more glass of
Yeah,
soju.
slow it down a bit.
So I like it.
More soju.
So you like this?
Yeah.
Soju time. Eat a little bit.
Relax.
Soju time.
No, this is perfect group food.
자, cheers. 여러분, 사랑해.
To a lovely day.
I really want you to have this with some like game. Guys, you should try kamjatang and champagne, full of many things. And there is kamja, so there is potato, sujebi, saltiness here everywhere.
The
The
effervescence.
champagne is just a cleanser.
Yeah.
As I consider this man
It's
as a Picasso, I told you, I consider the chef as a Picasso. I'm just a frame, but Mona Lisa without frame, she's not pretty, right?
That's right. Yeah, like this kind of food, I like.
See, he give up the chopstick,
I give
he's
up.
go like,
I give
let's
up.
go.
Yeah, this kind of food is you get right into it and you just get everything you can.
And you should guys find the sujebi because the sujebi must be somewhere behind. And so this is the elegance of the sommelier, and this is like fuck it, like just like.
I'm just trying to get the food now at this point. I feel like you need a face towel.
Yeah.
but this one I like. It's not too spicy.
Yeah, no, this is perfect.
It's good, yeah. You can, as you said, like you can feel the heat coming the more you go into it.
That's like
Actually, that's not spicy
That's
at
a
all.
But not spicy at all, no.
Oh.
proper dish when it builds like that. By the time you finish off your bones, you have like meat sitting in your.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why I love this too is like there is so many steps. So you come, you drink, you boil, you eat, you add more, you put some sujebi, you
is
add
like-
more, and then you have the.
It's like better and better.
The cherry on the top is the bokkeumbap. That's something you need to have. And cheese bokkeumbap when you're a 외국인, like when you're a foreigner like us.
And when you get like a nice finish with cheese, and it crusts, like what's nice about the bokkeumbap later is it's gonna crust on the bottom, and when you put the cheese on top, it's gonna crust even more.
Oh my god.
And Korean girls love crusty rice.
Okay, let's have a mugunji experience. Chris, are you ready for
I'm
mugunji
ready for the
experience?
mugunji and stuff.
You see how translucent it is because it like stayed so long in the fridge.
Is it usually done in the fridge? I thought it sits out.
No, I mean to keep fermenting.
Korea, they have their own kimchi nenjango. They have their own
Kimchi fridge. So it's not actually that it keeps fermenting; it keeps ripening.
It's way more acidic, more pungent.
Yeah, but-
everything going on.
Potatoes in a stew is always
You can't.
can't go wrong.
You really can't.
This, I think they bring the saltiness just to make you drink more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yum yum.
Eating stuff like this and drinking soju, it makes it easy to drink.
Try now.
Oh yeah, you got him out.
Yeah. And there is two schools. There is people who like the leaves and people who like the
I like the
acidity.
leaves.
I love this one better.
No, I like the leaves because there's more surface, so there's more sauce sticking inside.
I like both, in the soup and raw, like that, or not raw.
No, we're talking about, so in Korea there's a huge thing. Some people prefer the stem,
Yeah.
and some people prefer the leaf.
Okay.
I'm eating this sometimes to wrap with the rice.
So the difference between the raw and the cooked, I find, is like you just get way more acidity from the soup, but then you get all the soup flavors from it.
Exactly, yeah.
I love both. I love that contrast. You just get to choose. Like the texture doesn't change much,
Yeah, because it is already highly processed over 1 year in
and you
lactobacillus.
still get that bite to it, which is I also like.
But that's one of my favorite things about Korean meals. They're so versatile.
Yeah.
Like if you go to a European restaurant, you order like a pasta vongole, where you're gonna get your vongole and your pasta.
That's right.
And then maybe you can add cheese. That's it. That's your dish. Here, look, we had like one kind of gamjatang. Now we have the second kind. We have so many different ingredients. It's like it's always like a feast, you know. Here's Christmas every day.
It really is with all the meals.
Have you tried the sauce with the meat?
I haven't actually. I have to try.
Oh, that's
that.
really good.
The mustard
That's the whole
sauce.
point, actually.
Okay.
It's fine. Maybe we
It's
should
messy,
we
but-
should add more gogi because I can see this beautiful piece of like
You really look at it, you're like, oh, this is crazy. It really is. It just really is crazy, just like what it is. I'm a monster. I have.
you're just here on holiday, so it's fine.
That's right. Oh, you get the big piece.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this, my technique is you just roll everything.
Yeah.
Try to get everything. Gogi, ugoji, bam bam bam, little bit of sauce like this, and then oh no, you need to get ready with the beer. We don't have beer. Sommelier, we don't have beer. I thought the Belgium was really too like open first, but my goodness. Now he needs to have the full of then everything will make sense.
Yeah, kimchi and beer is really something like the acidity, but you have to imagine the process is the same. It's both fermented.
It's true. So they almost go together in that way, no matter what.
But some people will say like 감자탕 is soju. No soju with 감자탕 is not a good.
Doesn't
감자탕.
really exist.
음식 먼저. It's okay. You don't have to be no glamour. That's your glass. Whatever. Go.
Chin chin.
Happiness.
I'm actually surprised that the mugunji is not as overpowering than I thought.
See, ratatouille.
Delicious.
Now. Bam.
It was a much needed spoonful of food because I was struggling to find all the pieces. You're like, you must get all the pieces. I'm like, I can't find them. You're like, let me help you.
Just swallow, yeah. Go.
No, that was delicious.
You know, when you make the sam, sometimes some people, they make a rocket. It's like a ball, like this, and you have to push that.
But that was his first sam.
Yeah. Really?
He had to shove it in. Yeah, he makes it. I was teaching,
huge.
and then I added to him. Oh, you know that you have to eat it one bite.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
I put like so much and I'm like, here we go.
That's why the beer is here.
That's right. Wash it down.
They have a very food culture.
Yeah.
oh.
It's one dish, and then we all take.
We have
some people-
abundance,
yeah.
please. Like,
That's fantastic.
soju time.
Soju time? All right, bro.
Okay.
Chin chin, guys.
Chin chin.
Love and happiness, guys.
Love and happiness.
So yeah, now to finish this, there's nothing back a nice bokkeumbap, and here, this is kind of a dish. They're gonna do it in the pan.
It's the second dish.
Yeah, but they're gonna do it in the pan, so they're gonna use the residual tastings, and they're just gonna fry it. Wow. And I think this restaurant,
You have a big stone like this, and they make a bokkeumbap, and there is like
Yeah.
the scraper. They scrap like this, and it roll like this. It's kind of like very crispy.
I never saw it. It's
like a little
it's like a nurenji, very crispy rice, and like so chikamshi, jack. The stone is like fantastic. They always ask you as a foreigner, what is your favorite food in Korea? I say mugunji. I love mugunji because mugunji is like wine. It's aging something for year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like wow, and the end is like so fantastic, really.
You're saying you would pair it with game. That's what you're saying.
It was a little bit natural, and the natural wine, the game, tastes like a little bit like the mugunji we had. It has this kind of like fermented, like the yeasty part coming. And I said to the people, use this as a course and use this as a kimchi. So food first and a little bit of kimchi.
It's almost like a palate cleanser.
your favorite.
It really is.
So there is rice, there is a kimchi.
No,
there is
it's
kimchi.
chopped kimchi. Yeah, I thought it was fish eggs. 참기름?
참기름, 세사미 오일,
So
깍두기.
kaptugi is the radish that he chopped very, very thin, like. And
I thought there was cheese.
Yeah, hey, be careful. Now they're gonna fry the rice.
Oh, okay.
so we have to wait. 어떤 치즈예요, 이거?
모짜렐라 치즈.
와, la mozzarella.
Mozzarella. That's interesting.
Korean and Italian fusion.
It's a very
And then-
mild cheese.
and then wait.
Okay.
And then when you wait, what you do? You just cheers.
You just cheers.
사장님,
오케이. 오늘 너무 감사합니다.
건배.
업, 바밤.
Come on, your first cheese bokkum.
Oh my. Oh, I gotta take a picture.
That's gonna kill you, by the way. If you think you're full,
I mean, I'm at 80% right now.
It's gonna get everything. Oh la la, Daniel, look at it. This is French elegance, Belgium. Bam.
Oh, it's so cheesy.
Yeah, K dessert. That's a Korean dessert.
This?
We don't have any sweetness. They're not gonna bring.
is the dessert.
They're not gonna bring you lychee or whatever. This is the dessert. This is the dessert.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
nah, fried rice is always good.
There is no waste of food. Like they don't like to waste any food.
No, that's amazing.
The recycling system in Korea is insane. Like obviously, when you go out and eat like this, there's always a chance that there's food too much. They developed the recycling system. Food, 95% is recycled into
So
energy.
they put it into the compost.
No, they have like special bags and then they're gonna be picked up. And 95%, they have like a huge recycling system. But food, I think it's the craziest. It's 95%. It goes into energy.
They respect so much.
That's good, though.
That's why Korea is so clean.
Yeah.
It's a clean country.
That's one of the first things I noticed is that there's
it's
no
amazing.
garbage on the ground.
Yeah.
I was like, this is that's what I said.
crazy,
Yeah, I was like, this is insane. I'm like, this is what, you know, like Canada or anywhere else could be. Like, we really need to be stricter with that kind of stuff. Recycling too. It's amazing.
That's amazing. That's really good.
Yeah, I love it. But that's it. There we are again. We're 80% full, and they come with the rice, and you just topped off. It's a
And-
cherry on the cake.
Even some place you go, you say like, oh, I'm too full, I'm not gonna do pokumpap, and they say like, if we don't do it, you're gonna regret. So you have it, okay, let's have like just like 2 or 3 spoons, and you end up to finish everything because it's so good. You can feel the kennip,
like
you can
the,
feel the sesame, you can feel everything, the kaptugi, the acidity, balance, texture. And this with the cappuccino is like fantastic.
You said it.
Cheers with the food first.
Yana summed it up perfectly. I was gonna say all the notes I was tasting, you were just like this, perfect, that,
Bam,
perfect,
bam,
bam,
bam. Love and happiness.
Almost one of your last meals. That's called jokbal.
Jokbal.
Jokbal. Bal means feet.
Yes, it's jokbal.
You had akbal the other day, chicken feet. It's not as spicy as chicken feet.
Okay, that was too spicy.
You know Schweinehaxe in Germany? This pig trotter that they roast, that gets super crispy.
In Prague.
But I feel it's overcooked because they get the skin so crispy, and here they braise it. They cook it in like it's soy sauce.
That's what gives it the dark color. Ba ba ba.
And there's only one option: ban with some. Nah, Korean is fine. We're Koreans. You can read Korean, no? Ban.
We are Korean. Let's check the menu what they have. Wow.
And you just take the first one.
This one, but there's no ban.
Yeah, it is ban. It's called modem.
So what? There's only one flavor.
Modem means they put all the dishes together in one. You also have it with donkasse. You have donkasse, cheese donkasse, and seiu donkasse.
Pap, let's not order
No,
it. But
let's do later.
So, this is the most important part.
Soju.
Already sick.
He's kidding.
No, he's not kidding. So this is a soju for kids. This is a flavored soju.
Don't waste. Let's not waste money.
I like this one better.
Are we gonna make a tasting?
Yeah. Like a blind tasting, so let's reduce a little bit.
All right.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Let's go. Now you're gonna hear the sound.
Bam! So everyone knows, we might have to drink a lot today. So I'm gonna introduce my best friend.
And Monday morning.
Oh my gosh.
This is just... I think we don't have this in France. Daniel, you don't need this.
I don't need it.
No. Then you take one before drinking.
They're actually good.
Do you have this in Canada?
No.
Hey, you know what is your next business?
We die like real men.
Oh my goodness. Water is not for us to eat. Oh yes, 콩나물.
Your favorite sam. Just reminding you,
Sam.
it's one bite.
One bite.
And I like this culture. Like anyway, they always bring something to like refresh your hand.
But just clean your hands before you eat. We just go to the sink.
In Europe, we go like wash the hands, whatever. In Korea, they just give you this.
This is
one.
a nice touch.
It's amazing, yeah.
It's like warm towel.
That's dope kimchi.
Yeah.
Look at that color.
So this actually is not really my style of kimchi.
Oh yeah?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like the more fermented one.
I like the 묵은지. Yeah, I like the fermented one.
That's my style kimchi.
Really? You like this one?
Yeah, saucy, spicy.
I don't know. It's like sometimes when they put like natchi, they put like the seafood inside, even like oyster, cool kimchi.
Oh, that's the best.
Me, I don't like it.
That's my favorite kimchi. Cool kimchi? Oh my god.
This one, I have a story about this. Baby shrimp.
Oh.
Whenever I check this sauce, I feel so 슬프다.
So bad. You're like, no.
I don't want to.
It's his destiny.
This is what they put in kimchi.
Yeah. Of course, they
Dried in the...
It's salted shrimp.
Yeah.
And fermented.
Kimchi movie. There's the salt. You know, the salt for kimchi is really important. The water is very important. Of course, it's a movie, but it's just fantastic. You should watch.
That's kimchi. That's
Ah, really?
Gotori. So this is the kimchi base. Put on raw cabbage.
So that's why I don't like it.
So that's not fermented.
It's not fermented.
Fresh.
I like when you get, you know, this cabbage when you order like bosam, pork belly, like steamed, whatever. And yes, this cabbage like this is like very crunchy, juicy, but
It's not nearly as good as kimchi, I think.
I prefer. There's so much taste in there. Yeah, thank you.
we are not vegetarian, right?
In the summer, it's damn refreshing. Though sometimes you see even the ice cubes inside still.
Touch is a little bit warm.
It's warm.
So because outside is cold, so like
February is over.
For him, it's summer. So this is his soju. This
This
is
is
my
yours.
soju.
You don't get one.
You remember and you know, like he does this, but most simple stuff, you have to saregi, you have to make a saregi and like this. So, and sometimes they even do like this, and they do it again like this. There's a baptism.
It's a show always.
Oh, that's amazing.
What can you tell us about the vintage?
Alors, this is a 2022, fresh out of the like factory, yeah. We must have before the chokpal.
Big difference between them?
It's, you know, I read the other day it's even the same company. This is Chamisul company. Do you smell a difference?
I'm a sommelier, so I need to try.
I like the blue one better.
I also like the blue one better.
Really? But have you tried this one?
No.
You see the difference between Belgian glasses and French glasses? No, the filling.
Perfectly same.
Chamisul is right.
Let's start with...
Chamisul, yeah.
Of course, one shot.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Damn. Oh, this is kind of my style. Braised.
Yeah. So that's the original one.
Oh, just before we get in.
Need
Just
to
before we
follow
get in.
the
Come
wine
on
taste.
now. Don't get ahead of yourself.
주세요. 감사합니다.
This is way too sweet.
There is a slight difference. Yours is like, it almost tastes like cleaner.
So that's how they present it.
Big starter.
So they debone it, they cook it, they debone it, and then they present with the bone. So that's a big one. If you would take the smaller one, they would plate it on the bone. And so you see the difference about the European one and here is they braise it so long that the skin get like gelatinous, gelatin, full of collagen.
Me, when I met first my girlfriend like 11 years ago, we ordered the chokpal and we ordered the chicken. My girlfriend loved this part and I love this one. So we never fight. Chicken, she takes the legs, I take the breast. And this is how you find like, oh, this is a true love.
Oh, really? And the funny thing is, it's not the healthiest food. But the thing is, the collagen is known for very nice skin. So
Yeah, that's good for skin, yeah.
smooth skin and shiny skin. So that's the excuse. It's like, oh, we're gonna do something good for our body.
Really good for your skin, very bad for your belly. Okay.
But the skin on your belly is gonna be nice.
That's not why we're here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the skin? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, the skin is here. That's the
Oh
meat.
my goodness.
But this is really hot. I think they cook for like how many hours? 3,
3-4.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know why this is like your favorite food. This is my favorite now.
Oh yeah.
This is my kind of food.
That was my first favorite food in Korea.
I miss this kind of food. Like, I haven't had anything like it here in Korea yet. This is...
Do you get something similar in Canada?
Yeah, we do a lot of braising.
What kind of meat would you braise in Canada?
And
Beaver? Do you braise beaver?
Oh yeah, of course, beaver. You gotta go with the beaver.
You wanna give me a glove?
Yes. Wait, we're on the middle of Sam.
It's the first time I ate salmon with jokbal. And I'll show you the...
Don't forget to put the maner. Maner
So,
is
yeah.
very important.
Oh god.
You take some meat. And that was my shockiest thing in Korea, raw garlic.
I know, it's
Raw garlic,
it's
just
given
like this.
everywhere, eh?
That's really healthy. I love raw garlic.
I like it, it's different.
And you put samjang.
Can't make it too big. Can't make it too big this time.
Chin chin, guys.
Cheers. Yeah. Rock and roll. And you, of course, refresh with some. What is your glass?
Now I know why this is drinking food.
So jokbal is considered an anju. Anju is
Soul first. Me, what I learned, Anju is like really like this is the main, this is the panchan, this is the side dish. So you come to drink and you have.
You come here to drink and then have some on the side. I love that.
So the story about the frog.
I love that. The toad.
Used to bring luck before in the Asian country, but I feel that water is very important for soju. So the story I made is like the frog was here because the water was really clean. And in France, when we have a very clean water, it's like the salamander or all those kind of animal. That means that you are willing to use the water to make something very nice.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, but normally 음식 먼저 and then
Whatever.
Yeah.
Would you like to give me a glove, please? Okay, it's called maguksu. Guksu means noodle.
Is it? It's a soba noodle.
To try to represent the cardinal colors.
Are you doing all the fun here? Or what?
Try.
I want to give it a try.
But you need to be professional maguksuko. I went 4 years to university to learn this.
When you guys play with the noodle, I'm gonna order some beers.
Oh, you want beer?
Ah, but yes. of
Okay,
course,
sure.
yeah.
This is really tasty.
You know, back when you were a kid, they tell you not to play with your food. We professionally play with our food now.
I like the fact it's the same like my dad's from Morocco. They put food in the middle and you share.
Family style.
I love my home and my origins, but I don't think I can go back to a restaurant and like, I'm gonna have the spaghetti, you're gonna have the steak, he's gonna have a soup, and then everybody gets their dish, and sharing would be like, what the f*** you doing?
This is just like egg, just to refresh.
So this is she gave us it service, but you can also buy it. This is called keranjim.
Just steamed egg.
Steamed egg, yeah. So they beat it.
Keranjim, like a jimjilbang, right?
I know, like when we eat dakbal and you eat keranjim, well, it's just fire.
You can't go wrong with creamy eggs like that.
감사합니다. I ordered this because that's a Korean cider that you must try.
Cider.
Yeah, like Korean Sprite.
No one drinks Sprite. We drink this. 우리나라 거.
So it's just it's like sweet.
It's a sweet drink, yeah.
I love Sprite, so.
You know pop? You know pop?
Yeah, pop.
Can of pop.
We have time, guys. We're gonna eat a lot.
This I can sit all day. And the good thing about this is it's not served hot. They cook it and they put it in like a showcase and it stays like lukewarm. You can just eat this for 2 hours. You don't have to worry about, oh shit, food's getting cold.
Ah, man, even this, if you took this home and ate it.
That's what I actually do.
You just take it out of the box?
They're very specialized in delivery.
Bro, I already found my next bite. Look at this. Look at the.
It kind of reminds me of like pulled pork.
This is jokbal and this is called bul jokbal. Literally means just fire.
Bull is hot, yeah.
Fire. Ah, 진짜.
But do you feel it's super spicy?
It's quite.
So this one is gonna get more spicy afterward. I think just one piece is fine.
The bread? No, we don't do.
Yeah.
Korean style. I don't know. Like means like 시원해, 마시는 거, and but I like it when there is a whole bunch of table and you hear everywhere else is like, oh, that must be like having a good time.
Together, yeah.
Did you try the skin and everything? So it's not only skin, it's skin and then.
So jokbal is it's different kind of everywhere you go. Is it like
It's always the same.
so you get hot, similar seasonings, like how kimchi is a little different maybe. Yeah.
It's always normal and bul. That's it.
My girlfriend called me a thief all the time because here there is a gogi, so the meat part, and here is gogi plus collagen. But if you go this part, you go under, you can still only the gogi and all the collagen.
It's a perfect little.
Look at the perfection of like cooking. Everything is like even the slice is a hand slice, right? Behind sliding everything. 이렇게 하고, and on the top you take the 국수. Look. Wow, that's
That's
amazing.
good, huh? We're gonna have the nicest skin ever.
Yeah, think about your skin. Wow, that's amazing.
It started in 1960s. It was served in wrestling games.
Wrestling games.
Wrestling games, where there was like wrestling games going on, and this would be the bath. Grandma started to make it, and it's only like 50, 60 years old. The version of today. But it comes from a province up north, but not in this version. It was used to boil them.
But this is such a delicious part of it.
That's amazing. He came to Korea 7 years ago with my mom. I want to eat Korean jokbal because in France we do like a pet cochon. He tried this and he said like, wow. When I go back, I'm retired, I'm gonna open a jokbal restaurant in France. But I think the recipe, what they put inside is like, you need to be in Korea to have a nice jokbal. Like, I think, yeah.
It's different.
The best jokbal is in Korea. We went to Prague with my girlfriend. They had like kind of like another jokbal, but it says it was good. But I said to 자기, 나는 진짜 족발 좋아요. I prefer 족발. Oh yeah.
It's the same for us, Schweinehaxe, where they roast it on a fire. It is crazy
I
good.
love that crispy skin.
Yeah, but the meat is so dry.
Yeah.
But when we go to Bavaria, we're always like, oh, we're gonna have a Schweinehaxe. Somebody told me we're gonna have Schweinehaxe in Korea. I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna impress me. This is 10 times better. This is so juicy.
When it's like this, though, it's so easy to eat.
Like no skin is more important than the meat itself.
I agree.
And then you don't touch. I'm Hyungmin. You know Konde? Konde is the boss of everything. You shut up, you open your mouth.
Oh my god.
Enjoy 1 second.
Did you call it Konde?
Right?
Perfect.
Ane, ratatouille is not finished. You cheers with your youngest one, so you have to turn around to have your glass. Yeah.
Don't look at
No,
us.
you don't look at me. Okay, here we are.
This is the kind of thing you eat one piece. Soju. 5 minutes later, you have one piece.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, you have a soju.
Soju, go back here.
And you keep doing this.
Have some skin. Go back here, have more. No, I like that way.
Have your jamisul.
Thank you. I like chamisul.
You feel the heat, huh? You can feel it.
A little bit rock and roll. I'm gonna cheers, have the spiciness, and like this will be
That's
my
gonna burn.
cool piece.
Yeah, and these noodles, they get really fresh at some point, even in the summer.
What's in the noodle?
So this is memil, and they mix it with a little bit gochujang because of the salt of all the ingredients. That's how the liquid comes out, and then you just use it fresh vegetables. Every time you see bibim, you know it's gonna be mixed.
And it's a lot of fun. You get the gloves on.
Yeah, I know, that's fun, that's fun.
Memil and memi is very different. Memil is the buckwheat. Memi is this insect. So I asked my girlfriend how they make this one. She said memi, and I said like, oh, are we eating like? I thought they were like taking like those kind of insects and make noodle with. It could be possible. I don't know.
You grind it up.
I saw her and her grandmother laughing at me because I was like, I'm not sure I want to eat this now because it looks really tasty, but it feels like bugs. I was like, I said, no, I eat it's like a cereal. I said, oh, thanks, because there is this insect everywhere. You know, during summer you can hear that. So which one do you prefer?
I like them both. I like what we were talking about is like you have to mix it up. You go a little bit of this, go to a little noodle, side dishes.
But that's what I said earlier. Actually, I like this in the summer. It's gonna cool you down. I think the first time I discovered jokbal, I went to this restaurant.
How did you find this restaurant?
This one, I just ask a friend. Usually in Korea, there's a way to go.
That's the best way.
You try to ask people older than you. They always know. You know if a restaurant opens this long, no matter where in the world, they do something right. That's what I said earlier with the rice. If you would cook shit rice in Korea, you're gonna close. It's done. Like nobody's gonna come.
Sometimes there is like other like big franchise. Quality is up and down. But here, quality, I'm sure the others is the same.
Jesus, this is... I can sit here all day.
I just didn't have any space this morning eating, and I came here, had 2 shots of soju, and now I'm eating.
Yeah, that's what's called an anju.
Soju makes you eat and makes you talk. And makes you smile too. Yeah, cheers. We should order more soju.
So his jakbal.
Jakbal. Pal 냄새. Pal 냄새. Smell bad your feet.
Jakbal. So is it a staple? Like, do all Koreans kind of love this? Is this kind of where you go?
I don't think I've met a Korean who didn't like it.
Like you're coming here 2, 3, 4 times a year.
At least. I think every Korean has it 2, 3
아니
times a
족발
year.
한 달 한 번, 2번, like twice a month.
Like I think the biggest difference with food cultures, I think like France and same as Belgium, we have an infinite amount of different dishes. I would say Korean cuisine, you can reduce to maybe 30, 40, 50 dishes. And the funny thing is, everybody knows jokbal. Like, but in Belgium, you go, hey, tu connais Schweinehaxe? They're gonna be like, no, not really. Korea, everybody's, oh, jokbal. Oh. You say, oh, jokbal. They're like, oh, this is my favorite food. And then you say like, oh, John, the pancake. Oh, no, that's my favorite food. Every food she's like, oh, this is my favorite food.
Don't go to the chokpal place for the first date because you will see it's not glamour the way we're gonna eat it. And now you still have time to. Whatever, take one fit here.
Yeah, now you get like the bony parts and stuff. I like the toast, even if it's a lot of work.
Maybe too. It's full of collagen, it's sweet, and here 매운 거. And because it was touching both parts. So.
A bit of both worlds.
I like the texture. It's like chewy. I feel like coffee, but they don't put coffee, right?
No, they do.
They do put coffee?
The basic ingredients is first time they boil everything.
That's a big thing.
They boil the shit out of it. They put, so the basic is water, jujube, soy sauce, Korean syrup, and then a bunch of spices. But also in most recipes I saw, coffee, yeah, a little bit of coffee.
That makes sense though. You have your own kind of style to it. You have your own kind of.
Oh, yeah, going has.
He's Koreanized. What is this glass? Like, do you think, why don't I make half the size of the glass? There's a reason. There's somebody making this glass.
So, when you respect somebody in Korea, you pour like this, a decent amount. And when you don't really respect people, you just like put it like this. Voilà, like German, he likes it. And the chokpal will be so nice now. Yeah. I had it.
Yeah, so you always start and finish with a somek.
The jakbal is gone. I think we have a problem.
Chris, thank you so much to spend time, this awesome time in awesome Korea.
Hey, I didn't tell you the truth. The plane ticket bag is fake.
Cheers to your...
It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. I love you both.
Thanks everyone. Awesome time.
You guys are the best.
Have you ever had this kind of like setup?
Never. I'm ready for it though. I've been here for 3.5 weeks now, like 25 days. It's been beautiful.
So this restaurant is quite special. Like it's the restaurant that we want to bring the 외국인. We want to be the throwing out. You will see, probably it's gonna be a lot of food, like a lot of petit food, like everywhere. Very colorful. Oh my goodness.
So we brought you a goodbye present. I don't want to leave. Whoa.
Alors,
This is to ring at the door.
Okay.
To hang it, yeah. You know when we're coming.
I ring it and you come.
in Korea it's like a wish you luck, like every people enter the restaurant or the house, but in France it's like time to drink.
I'll be ringing this all the time here.
For your coming back, you need to know.
There is a QR code.
I know hello
It will
and
be
goodbye.
easy. How do you say hello in Korean?
안녕하세요. I tried a little bit.
I think Korean is like, so it's my 5th language that I'm learning. It's crazy how the pronunciation is so important. Yeah, in French, if you say like bonjour, bonjour, people will understand. Korea is really funny. You need to be so precise. The other day we met someone and I asked him like, cheap, 오디에 있어요? Yeah, cheap,
That's
you're
what he-
home.
Ajib.
That's exactly how he said it too.
Yeah, 5 minutes, and then I showed him like G, E, and B.
He's like,
cheap.
That's good. That makes people talk each other more. Today, I hope you will enjoy the food.
little things, but like at a time. It's
I think
all.
she's gonna bring everything. I got this experience like 12, 14 years ago. You come, there is a nothing, no cup, nothing, and they bring you the whole table. Like, they bring you a
That's what he was saying. That you get a whole table. I guess it's.
even for Korean, it's something like special to get and it's really full of like everything.
It's more of a premium kind of food. Hanjeonjik. Base of it is rice, soup, and kimchi. The absolute base. That was the beginning. And then they started doing 3 to 5 side dishes, banchans.
I think this, you have to come with at least 2 people. Imagine our culture in France, the beef bourguignon, and after you have like mashed potatoes, spinach, I don't think there is an order to eat.
You just go. You just gotta dig in.
That is translated into French.
This is amazing.
Table d'hôte. Table d'hôte, it means host table.
Belgians speak French.
Hanjeonjik, the host is welcoming you with all of these kind of dishes. And they also put a lot of, I put a lot of effort in this. You know, you can do like
Wow. Wow. Yeah, so this I think is the main. She put it in the center.
oh, you're gonna get a John. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
해물 파전. 전, 파전, 달라. 해물전, 김치전. 김치전 is the best.
So this is raw.
This is raw.
Oh, okay.
That's my first time.
Really? 간장게장, your first time?
First time. I've seen it a million times, but I never had it.
Oh my goodness. It's not stopping, is it?
Oh, it's just gonna keep coming.
I'm leaving Korea 10 pounds heavier. Fish?
Yeah, you guys call this mini fish is 멸치. Petit anchovy.
They're like chewy, a little sweet.
The kim is very important. And this kim is...
The kim is always important, no matter where you go. There's no more room here. Pull up another table. It's like, this is not how this goes.
This is not how it's done. Initial base is you have your rice, you have a soup, and you have kimchi.
This is like Thanksgiving dinner style.
Where's the turkey?
Yeah, where's the turkey? This is the turkey.
This is the turkey.
Yeah. We're the turkey.
I'm stuffed, that's for sure.
We got the rice here. Okay. You're gonna open it, you're gonna take out the rice, put in this bowl, then we're gonna put inside and cover it. And then we're gonna clean our own plate. First, take out the rice, put the rice on this container. So be careful, it's hot.
All of it.
You can leave a little bit inside, like take as much as you want.
It's amazing. So sticky. Where does the color come from? Is that from the beans?
So the natural rice is 5 colors grain. And this pink color comes from the 5th color, the black one.
Okay.
And then, so Chris, you put the hot water inside and then close again. Because it's still hot, it's gonna still like a little bit boiling, like, and you eat this as a soup later.
Oh man.
So there's 5 cardinal colors in Korea. Blue, yellow, red, black and white. And they try to put this all together. It's the same when you eat bibimbap. On top you will always find a vegetable in each color.
Oh, they do that on purpose.
North, south, west, east and center to balance everything out. So that's why you see Korean food is always colored.
Oh, is this radish?
종합 김치.
The stem of the kimchi or?
Yeah.
Delicious, no matter what.
So many things.
I know, I literally don't know where to start.
Relax, enjoy.
Take your time.
Kimchi is good.
Oh, the texture of this. Yeah. Is it like sweet bean or something?
맛있어.
Salty sweet.
갈비.
Sweet salt.
감사합니다.
Take one of these, try to put it out.
No chopsticks this time?
Bro, take it, press it, just like put all the meat out.
I'll go with the claw first here.
You don't trash, you keep it. Because after you're gonna, that's gonna be your lollipop.
And I put it in the soup, make a little stock.
If you want to cook on your day off, go ahead.
Yeah, if you wanna cook during your day off.
Get all that goodness. We're making things happen. It's happening.
Look at this.
I kind of want to try the head there.
You will, but the head, you put the rice inside and you make a bibimbap. So do like this, rice, everything is here. And then one bite. We have to
I'm behind here. Gotta speed up.
Yeah, but we have to cheers our bite, you know, as always.
Yeah. Get everything there.
And you remember, huh? Some is one bite.
And then don't leave the spoon inside. Ande.
This is rude.
It's, yeah.
You got chin chin.
Enjoy.
Wow. What?
And then you take the papico,
So creamy.
you take this, and you.
I'm making a stock with mine.
Did you put inside?
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Some beef on into
yeah.
your stuff?
Yeah. Just
You're 100% sure that everything is always on point. They will never send you a kimchi that's made in a different way than it's supposed to be. So you can always be sure you're going to eat amazing food in Korea. In like Germany, boy, you can get a good pizza, but you might not.
Yeah.
Or like rice in Korea, you never have to worry.
Oh, we got some more crab in here.
That's not crab, that's a mushroom.
No.
That's crab.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm actually overwhelmed.
Oh my god, I'm so impressed. I'm going to eat this all the time now.
And then you take this one. So there is always a little bit of sauce and a little bit of things. You take some rice and you make kind of bokkeumbap inside.
Oh man.
Oh, you're an expert in this.
Yeah, you
I
are.
love this one. And then me, I'm a little bit greedy person, so I like to add some little bit more crab. So you do like this, you make it. So 보고 밥 안에 그다음에 비빔하고 and 추가. Okay?
Okay.
Look at this, bro.
Oh my god.
We need champagne. This has to be pairing with champagne. Imagine this. You go to Paris, you open a restaurant or 간장게장, they're gonna say you crazy because you serve the raw crab first.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, what's going on? Here?
sauce. You can eat with, you could probably bit too much rice. So add some 여기 간장. I'm very confused because we have a 2 Michelin star chef. We have 1 Michelin star sommelier. Look at the presentation, look at the setup.
We're all over the place. You're like, this is how you do it.
Looks great. I'm so surprised how big it is.
And don't forget to lollipop.
Yeah, of course.
Chris, the best part is this one. This is the hip, the behind of the crab. So this is the front, this is the hip, and you have more muscle in your hip, right?
Yeah.
So because, I don't know, but look at the legs are bigger.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this, bro. This is the cheers. Are you done? Cheers, guys.
Chin chin.
Yeah.
Chin chin.
Are you going to chin
Yeah,
also?
whatever. I lose my crab.
Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. Almost like eggy texture, like a raw egg texture in a way, but better, obviously.
Like egg yolk, you know.
Yeah.
Very egg yolky, like and you can do surf and turf. So add some gogi.
Ah, surf and turf.
With your hands.
Of course, above. They're like mix.
You're savage.
I was just
Voilà.
thinking
You were
that.
savage, yeah.
Bon.
That's dope.
Bon appétit.
Bon appetit.
Add a little kimchi to it. Like, why not at this point?
Chris, there's something you have to learn about Korean culture. Whenever food is good, you have to show the emotion with your face. So yesterday I had a beautiful couple. They had their first wine pairing for their 7 years anniversary.
Okay.
She had the food like this. I had the wine and this, and she was like this. Here. And I said, what happened? She said, so delicious. So every Korean make a kind of like weird face when they
Really express to the
and they
chef.
sometimes tend to hit you. Like my manager, when I go Heshik, when the food is good, they just like they hit you. So try to be like this. I come home with a shoulder like red shoulder. But the first time I saw this kind of face, I was like, what's going on? Is this something wrong? It's
Especially Korean girls, they're like, That's when you know you did a good job.
guys, it's exactly what we're doing for this.
Oh my
food.
god, this is so good.
That's so good.
I'm so happy we have this today
Yeah,
together.
seriously.
It's beyond every expectation.
So here, japchae. You know japchae?
It's like glass noodle or
It's a starch. It's
vegetable.
made with starch.
Oh, okay.
And chamgirim. This famous chamgirim is everywhere. And this, my
This is squid.
squid but raw.
That's squid?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought it was vegetables. I like the texture actually, and the marinade on it's actually like really, really nice. That it's even squid. I thought it was honestly a vegetable. Surprised.
Good texture. Bit more chewy than this.
It's nothing like the live octopus we had. And this is nice and dead. We went to have live octopus the other night.
Oh, you had?
Yeah, we had live octopus, and we had a battle that night. The octopus was sticking to my cheek, and I was like trying to bite it down.
You have to drink a lot of soju then. The octopus is drunk.
No, that was a lot of fun actually.
Take last bite, Daniel.
I'm gonna try that spicy soup at least.
It's not spicy.
Is it too spicy?
No.
We went to a restaurant the other day.
Oh my god.
So was it spicy?
There was a sauce, a specific sauce on the table. So you know I taste everything. I just put the tip of my chopstick in. I'm like, holy Jesus.
Rock and roll?
I'm like, oh my god, that was a roller coaster. And I tell him, bro, this is really spicy, don't eat it. I didn't say don't eat it, I'm like, just spicy. And he just, first thing he does, he put his chopstick, he's like, oh my god, that's so spicy.
And then I just took it, I'm like, we're not eating this. I'm gonna put this to the side, we're done here.
Coughing at the table. I even went to get a cool piece. It was so spicy. You have to be careful in Korea.
You do. I like a balance, that's all.
But sometimes it's like,
Try that pancake.
Don't say pancake. It's John.
John.
Yes.
John.
They call this like, Korean pizza. Kimchi Korean pizza, potato kind.
I never heard.
I heard so many times, so no, this is John. I say, okay.
Like green onion or?
So it's a kind of a seaweed.
I was right.
Yeah. Kind of a seaweed, John, yeah.
사장님, 혹시 조금만 김치 조금만 넣어주세요.
You need a little water. Water?
No.
You don't drink water, you're just like
This
him.
is my soup after what? Is spicy, salty?
It's just yesterday.
It's just yesterday. Okay. I'm glad that you're having a great teacher. I'm not sure he's a great teacher, but I think he's taking care of you really well.
Most
More in
definitely.
5 weeks, you will have every day a different food. We're not even scratch the surface here.
I felt we started on such a high note, coming like my first few days. How do you say the dish? The monkfish
Agujim.
Akujim?
agujim. Yeah, it was delicious. And just coming off my flight, I was like, oh man, this is exactly what I needed. Then obviously we had some soju because I didn't know what it was at the time.
Obviously.
Jesus Christ, I'm so impressed by this. Wow, that's so delicious.
Fantastic.
Holy crazy.
The dessert. Da-da-da.
Oh, I got a little crab leg in there, mine.
How is your stock going?
Perfect.
So look, we are helping the dishwasher, first of all. If you leave it like this, it's drying, it's horrible to clean.
So is it actually just water or was it?
Sometimes 녹차,
I got a little crab broth. Yeah,
because you're a chef.
that's right.
He bends the rules. We can be lucky that he's with two white guys here.
Oh, that's good.
It's just a nice way to finish the
Yeah, and it's warm.
like palate cleanses. You just finish it light. It's nice, a little warm.
I'd say
There is one more way to eat songyo, which
If there wasn't enough ways,
so you need to bring some acidity. Try to get the rice, the soup, put the kimchi, and have it together.
I mean, it seems like everything with kimchi is just more delicious.
Fantastic. This kimchi is good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I like when it's saucy. You know, you see there's no liquid in the plate. I like that as well. And you get really the kimchi taste, you know?
Wow.
Like sometimes they serve you kimchi when it's like too watery. And like it's just, but this is dope.
Maybe for some people it's fantastic. Like it's just not.
People
our
like
taste,
it all
yeah.
different. You can have it so many different ways.
What did you enjoy the most?
I really like the John. No pancakes, John.
I'm happy we had this. Was the first
This was
time.
first time experience for me.
Yeah, they raised the bar very high now.
What kind of crab is that?
Google it.
I have the name. I think it's not blue shell crab.
But this crab, we don't have this crab in France.
No, we don't have.
We have the tourteau, like the big one, the tourteau, like you eat with like a steamed.
crab mayo sandwich.
You know, bro, for us, unreal to have like soy sauce with crab like this, but for French, crab and mayonnaise, maybe for Korean, it's like.
Yeah, same.
That's how I love crab.
That's dope though. Like because I've seen it many times, I've heard about it many times, but that was something else. Yeah.
Right.
Delicious, and
That's really good.
now you get the heating on the floor, and it's just so cozy.
That's amazing. You know, that's for you to take a nap now. You just lay a little bit.
You get it's like a little warm cloth at the end of a
I
meal.
still want to like even sleep on the floor to eat this.
Oh yeah, you could.
We could.
And the no shoes. You have no shoes.
I like this no shoes tip. Like you come wearing the suit because I just finished the meeting. I come here, just leave it the shoes, and just you can't.
It feels so freeing.
I don't think there's anywhere that I've in restaurants wise that you take your shoes off and it feels like, it makes you feel more at home, more like
You
comfortable.
know, it happened to my restaurant. So we recently got a World Michelin star,
Yeah.
and there is still people. They come in front of the door and they start to take out their shoes. I say, no, you don't have to take out your shoes here.
It's just natural.
They just come and take out the shoes. I think good, like feel like cozy. Me, that's winter time. When I go home, it's just take out my shoes, just like walk.
That's what I mean. It's so homey. So it makes you just feel right at home, ready to have a beautiful meal.
I still don't have the memory when I wear the shoes inside my house. Maybe when I was in France.
Yeah, we used to wear it inside in Europe as well.
Just a little bit, but it would always be rude, especially if your mom cleaned or.
You take it out in Canada? Your shoes? You take them off?
Well, you should.
Nah, we would wear them inside.
Living room and kitchen I used to wear.
Yeah, you
shoes.
can. It's
Because in France we have marble or we have like stone, like with no heating system.
It's not, everything is colder as well.
And that's unique too. The heating is usually up.
France is on the wall, like it's on the wall and you turn on whatever.
Like the first time I introduced my cleaning lady at home, well, I showed her around and then we left, but I forgot something and I had to make like one step inside. I make one step inside and she hits me like this. She's like, what are you doing? Don't put your shoes inside. It was just one step and it's like, okay, I'm gonna listen to you. Anyways, when an elderly woman in Korea tells you something, you better listen. You're gonna regret it.
Dessert is coming.
Holy Christ.
감사합니다. 이거 하나씩.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. So it's like a vin chaud without vin. Cinnamon. crazy.
Yeah, cinnamon. Yeah,
That's why it make me feel like a vin chaud.
that's so perfect actually.
The pine tree nuts. Pine nuts?
Pine nut, yeah.
Oh my
It's crazy
goodness.
because we are used to cinnamon is related to something hot.
There is a ginger inside.
This is delicious.
Most
yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Ginger, cinnamon, and like
Oh my god.
What did you say is the name again?
수정과.
Sujangwa. What does gua mean?
괄과?
Because we have guanjang on the menu now.
관잠.
Yeah, scallops.
So be careful your menu just in
Oh
case.
my god.
Oh, that's good. That's, we say in Korea, 시원해.
시원해.
Refreshing.
So refreshing.
Because 여기,
I love
you
that.
ate a lot, you feel like, you had the soup with the last touch of kimchi, spiciness, 이거.
That's actually perfect.
That's a sommelier talking.
And normally you need to have, Chris, you need to have a raku put on the table.
That's exactly what I need right now. Or I'll just lay on the floor because it's so warm.
Oh yeah.